Have you ever been angry at God? I think most of us have had our times when we've been angry at God. I was visiting a friend in the hospital recently, and she was so mad at God for giving her yet another major health challenge. Her life had been full of giant Goliath challenges. But I knew her, and most people knew her, as someone who was courageous and strong and feisty, and nothing stopped her. She lived her life fully and optimistically. And yet, in this particular moment, she found herself angry that God had given her something that seemed insurmountable. I could understand her anger at God. But I also know that, and I reminded her, that God did not give her all of these challenges. She chose them. You know, we do have free will, but here's what we forget sometimes, and that is that we've made choices before we even came into this incarnation. We chose our parents and our spouses and our children and the situations that we would take on for the progression of our souls. Our souls have made these decisions, and then we are born into it. So, my friend, I reminded her of that, and I could see her soul. It's huge and bright, and it's advanced. And her soul chose her situations for her progression, her speedy progression through eternity. When we think of eternity, we have to acknowledge that it doesn't begin when we are born on this earth in this particular incarnation. No, it's been going on and on and on, as have we, and as we will continue to do. We've had many incarnations, and so we've made these choices time and again. What do I want my life to be in this particular incarnation? What do I want to learn? How do I want to grow? Do I want it to be fast? Do I want it kind of slow? And then, having made the choices, we're born. And then we have all these challenges to face. So I'd like to remind you also that whatever you are facing, it is something that you have chosen by free will before you came to the planet. Something that is going to cause your progression or maybe a regression, depending on how you choose to handle the situations that face you. When we remember that God is within us, we are one with God, that presence can handle everything. That presence gives us comfort and wisdom and strength and everything we need to get through the Goliath that faces us. So be like David. Don't even doubt your ability to knock over the giant. Get your little slingshot and your smooth rocks and bing! Let it go flying and knock that giant down. God within you will give you everything you need to be able to do that. Namaste.